Hey guys, how's it going? Guided by Jesus here, bringing you another Clash Royale video, and I'm excited to be back with you guys. And I actually have great news. So I am gonna be able to get back to uploading frequently, guys, and this is due to actually leaving my job, and so now I'm gonna be working for myself, which is gonna allow me to have more time and to schedule my time a lot better, and be able to find time to upload and make videos for you guys. So as you guys can see, we were at 10 wins and 2 losses at 2v2 challenge, Canon card challenge, and guys, that last match was just completely epic. And at this point I just knew I had to start recording to make a video for you guys, because not only was that match epic, and regardless of winning or losing here, I wanted to show you guys that one match, but I also wanted to see whether or not I'd be able to clutch this, because I actually was 4-2, so 4 wins. I had already gotten that second loss, so I really wanted to see here and play this out along with you guys, and to hopefully be able to clutch this 12 win. So very good gold, and not only would I be able to unlock the Canon card, which seems to be a really strong card. As you guys could see right there, the Hog Rider didn't even get a single hit. So one thing about the Canon card is the shield actually does drop if you are lightning or rocketed, but it does not fall to a fireball or to a poison, guys. So very strong. I actually think the Canon card is a really strong card, and it will end up being nerfed not too long after its release. I think similar to the Night Witch, maybe not as OP as the Night Witch was, but I do think that they're gonna end up nerfing it. I was seeing also the way it plays out against every single card, and it just doesn't seem to have that many good counters to it. The best counters to it seeming to be air troops, and if the opponent knows how to have something already on their hands, in case they see you drop an air troop, they could just fireball or arrows, etc. It would be really hard to play against that card. It also does amazingly well behind a tank, guys. So yeah, let's see what happens from if they're gonna nerf it or not. So I'm also gonna announce, guys, one thing I wanted to share with you guys is I'm looking forward to adding face cam to the channel. So let me know if that's something that you guys would like to see. Once again, as you could see there on the right side, the Hog Rider didn't get a single hit, all due to that Canon card. And that's one thing that in my opinion is gonna make it so OP, guys, because if we had used a regular cannon, that would have been 3 elixir, right? And that cannon wouldn't be able to go on a counterattack. The way the Canon card works is it acts just like the cannon, pretty much, only that it's not gonna, aggro onto the opponent's pushing troops. It's not gonna distract them in the sense of pulling them to the middle of the of your arena over there, like of your side of the base. But once you're done defending, it is gonna go and help out in offense, and it just has a lot of health in my opinion. So it is gonna be a really good card, and this game is coming to an end here. We do fireball and log for that win. The log ended up not even making it, but yeah, enough of talking, guys. We did pick up that 11th win, and we're going for the 12th game right here. Hopefully we can win this one, so I'm gonna commentate this game and let you guys know exactly what I was thinking, also card choices. So here I end up going with P.E.K.K.A. just because it's really good against any tank like Golem, Giant, etc. Mirror was also not the best choice, so it was an easy choice there for P.E.K.K.A. Here I was really thinking, man, should I go with Elite Barbarians or a Canon card, just because Elite Barbarians seem to be able to counter Canon card, but the fact that Canon card seems to be so OP and I already had P.E.K.K.A. in hand, I end up going with Canon card. So I go with Dark Goblin there just because my opponent does have the balloon. So I feel like that's going to be a good counter for it. And the fact that I have the Dart Goblin, which normally makes opponents use the log against it, I end up going with the Goblin Barrel. So that way, if my opponents use log, I can just throw in that Goblin Barrel and it should do pretty well. So right here was a good thing I used the Night Witch instead of the P.E.K.K.A. because of the fact that my opponent used the balloon. And I actually like the balloon a lot, guys, on this 2v2 challenge, just because of the fact that it is really strong, really powerful, especially on the draft challenge where not always your opponent will have good counters to air troops, but also when the balloon dies, that death damage that it causes could be really good. You could end up taking down, you know, any 2 or 3 elixir cards that your opponent might use. So that to me just makes it very valuable. So I'm holding on to the Night Witch here. I'm probably gonna drop it on the far back to start spawning some bats already to help defend against that Lava Hound. My opponent does have the Executioner, so look at where I placed the P.E.K.K.A. guys. That way all of the hits from the Executioner wouldn't hit the Night Witch that's behind it. That P.E.K.K.A. takes down the Executioner, and now we have a really strong push here on the left side. That P.E.K.K.A. should be able to take down that tower no problem, and there it goes. Tower is down, so we're looking good here. The opponent did do a lot of damage to both of our towers though, so we have to be very careful. Still a minute left on the clock, and look at that Musketeer, just did so much damage to their King's Tower. Right here I decide to lightning the balloon, because most likely now the balloon won't make it to the tower, as well as I put damage to my opponent's tower, and I was able to allow that cannon card to inflict even more damage since the opponent's tower ended up being frozen there for a split second. So right here it looks like the opponent is going to be able to take this tower down, and it's fine. They're investing a lot of elixir here, and that tower was at 300, so with a minute or so left, I mean, they would have taken it down eventually. It's not that big of a deal. The fact that they spent too much elixir doing so makes it okay. So I put the P.E.K.K.A. here once again in a position where I felt like it wouldn't allow the Executioner to get too much value. We managed to take down that balloon without it getting a single hit off to the tower, but the death damage, like I told you guys, was able to really take a toll on those troops that we had. 3 seconds left here, guys. Ooh, almost a 3 crown, but that's fine as long as we take that win. Really happy there, guys, because I'm gonna have a lot of gold coming my way. That one match got me 2200 gold and another 120 plus cards, guys. So now we have an insane chest to open, and we also unlocked 10 cannon cards, guys. So really good. We now have 15 cannon cards. I believe that allows us to get it to level 3, and we're only 1 cannon card away from being able to have it level 4. So a lot of gold. Wizard, bats, Dart Goblin. Hopefully we get a legendary, guys. Zap, Bomb Tower, Ice Golem, okay. Fireball, pretty good cards so far. Clone, and no, guys, we did not get a legendary. And not only did we not get a legendary, but come on, Clone has got to be one of the few epics that I never ever use. I believe my Clone is still level 1. I've literally never even tried using that card, guys. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoying the way that we were able to clutch that, guys. 12 wins and 2 losses, and now I want to show you guys that 10th win that I was talking to you guys about. This was just epic, guys. Such a close match. I can't believe it. Thank God we actually won this match, because if not, I would not have gotten those 12 wins. That would have been the end of it. So look at my card choice here, guys. I often go for Princess because, in my opinion, the Princess could have infinite value. If you know how to protect it, it could stay from far away. just taking shots, and if you protect it, it could pretty much have infinite value, especially if you wait to use it when your opponent has already placed something on the board. That way, even if they log it, as long as the princess got a shot off already, it already sort of got value for that one elixir trade, especially if you do place it like in the middle. As you guys can see, look at where my teammate placed the princess. Like, at this point I was like, great, I'm stuck with a horrible teammate. And it's funny because his name is Jesus, so that was pretty funny. But after I thought that, I was like, oh no, sorry Jesus. But yeah, guys, I was just really scared here because I knew I couldn't afford to lose. If I lost, it would have been the end of it. And just look at how he continues to place troops right next to the troops that I'm using. I just know I have to pull off the best game of my life here in order to be able to win this. We do allow that Electro Wizard to get 2-3 hits on the tower. That was really bad. I guess because every single card I would play, he would play something next to it. I waited, hopefully waiting for him to put his card, and surely enough, I mean, if I put a card, he would put it next to mine to give the opponents high value fireballs, etc. But when I didn't put anything, he wouldn't play at all either, so that was really bad. But we did manage to get a really good push here on the left side. Now the opponents have a witch coming down towards our tower. Check it again, guys. That placement right there of the princess that I placed in the middle, that is probably the best placement that you can get on a princess, because if your opponent is to log it, it won't hit the tower, so it really does negate a lot of the value of that log. If the log were to kill the princess and do like 100 or so damage to the tower, it would be a really high value log. So they have a good push here coming our way. Hopefully we could stop that balloon, and we do. So right now at this point I was like, great, we have a comfortable lead. We have one tower and we're taking down the second tower already. Only 30 seconds to go. This looks like a win, right? Well, wait for it, guys. This is about to get insane. Check out the push that the opponent just mounted up. They have a sick push here on the right, and they put a royal giant on the left, and at this point it's like, man, there's nothing I could do. I can't do anything. I had 3 musks, and man, we already had that princess in the middle. I know they have lightning, so I was like, I couldn't put the 3 musks next to the princess, and if they were to get a lightning, it would have also been good game. Check out how fast they took out all that damage to our king tower, and now I'm gonna play the 3 musks, guys. Look at how clutch these 3 musks are. Look at that. He was going for it. The spear goblins were about to take damage from our king's tower, and we managed to win that game, guys. That was just insane. Very, very good game. I'm very happy to have won that, because that allowed us to get the 12 wins. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We were now able to get to 48,000 gold, so hopefully that's gonna help me upgrade some of my cards to move farther up in ladder. Thank you guys once again for watching. If you guys have any comments or suggestions, anything you guys would like to see in future videos, please leave them down in the comments. I really do value your guys' opinions and suggestions. Let me know if there's anything you guys would like for me to do to improve, guys. I do this for you guys, so just let me know, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Leave your comments and your likes. Don't forget to like the video, but most importantly, subscribe for more Clash Royale.